Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 5 ideas that I believe will fix the All-Star weekend, or at least help it be more entertaining in a way, because this past All-Star weekend was my breaking point. It was bad. It was boring. There were 80 minutes of ads and a 3-hour broadcast. Sorry, I got a little bit carried away there with anger and frustration, but will these 5 ideas fix the NBA All-Star Weekend? Probably not, but they're just ideas. I'm just spitballing on the internet here. But idea number 1, that probably won't even fix the All-Star Weekend, I just like it aesthetically, is bring back the classic red, white, and blue All-Star jerseys. All throughout the 2010s, well, all throughout the majority of the 2010s, the NBA tried the whole red and blue thing for the All-Star jerseys, which were fine some years, and other years it was like, eh. My favorite All-Star jerseys of all time, ironically, is the 2018-2019 black and white NBA All-Star jerseys. But I firmly believe if they were to bring back the classic 1980s, 1990s, early 2000s red, white, and blue All-Star jerseys, I feel as if that would be absolutely amazing. It's one of those things where it's like, dude, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, we don't need all this overcomplicated, overthinking, overproduced, overanalyzed, over whatever adjective, verb, whatever, if you're not an illiterate dude you want to use. We don't need all these different jerseys every year. They had it right back in the 80s and 90s. It was the same jerseys with just different details all throughout the years. It was the same base for essentially 20 years. And that's all it has to be, in all honesty. They don't need to change it up. But I just think that's one small thing, but that's just an aesthetic thing. But now we're going on to the actual fixes. And actual fix number 1, make the NBA All-Star teams 15 players per roster. So, every single year it feels like we have snubs. And I just feel as if making it 15 per team would be the best way to do it, because NBA teams are allowed to have 15 players max on their team at any point in time, with the exceptions of injured players and, you know, all those other rules and hypotheticals. But if NBA teams can have 15 players max, why do the All-Star teams have to cap out at 12? So I just feel as if that'll make less snubs, more people get in, and that'll also go into the other idea that I have to go along with this, just to make the quarters 15 minutes as well. 15-minute quarters, 15 players per team. Everyone gets 3 extra minutes a quarter. I just feel as if it makes all the sense in the world. And it's the All-Star game. It's probably the only game of the year where you can just change the rules around, so why not just throw an extra 3 minutes per quarter anyway? Who are you really hurting? Next idea I have, simple, bring back the Rising Stars game to be all rookies. That's how it was originally, and the concept is amazing. You can do rookie versus sophomore if you really, really want to, but I feel as if you should just give rookies a chance to shine. Imagine 15 rookies versus 15 rookies, or 12 rookies versus 12 rookies. I don't really care. Just give the rookies a chance to shine on the All-Star weekend, because some rookies on some teams are only getting like maybe 4 minutes a game, and then they go to the Rising Stars all rookies game, and then they're like, oh shit, I didn't know this rookie had it like that. And then maybe that's their chance to show their coach that they got a little bit more than what the coach thinks they do, and maybe they get a little bit more playing time. I'm all for giving young guys a chance, especially in today's league, when if you don't produce in 4 seasons or less, you're just cut, which is fucking insane. Kyle Lowry was not Kyle Lowry that we know until like year 7. So let's all calm down here on that one, folks. But you know what I'm trying to say. Bring back the rookies versus the rookies. Next idea that I have is host the All-Star game overseas. If you are a WWE fan, you know those overseas crowds are crazy. If you are a EuroLeague basketball fan, you know those overseas crowds are insane. An American crowd is going to see an alley-oop off the glass and go, oh. An overseas crowd is going to see an alley-oop off the glass and start a fire in the fucking stands. And if you think I'm joking, I am not. Please, please, please host an All-Star game overseas. The energy will be much better. You'll probably never want to go back and host an American All-Stars game ever again after going to like France or the UK or Italy or Spain or Germany. I promise you, Adam Silver. You know, check this clip out. Check these European clips out of the NBA, not the NBA, of basketball. Check these basketball European clips out. I can't play all of them, but I can play like 2. Last idea that I have is replace the dunk contest with a 1v1 tournament. It is probably never going to be done because these NBA All-Stars, they don't want to play 1v1 and they don't want to get shit talked on Twitter. But if it was my ideas and if what I said was law, that dunk contest would get scrapped and I would bring in the 1v1 tournament because, you know, the dunk contest, they did it back in the, I want to say the 90s, when they completely took away the dunk contest for a while until Vince Carter literally brought it back to life. So why not just take out the dunk contest again, because y'all complain about it every year anyway, and just bring in a 1v1 tournament. The WNBA players are doing 1v1 tournaments. Poor Breanna Stewart got fucked up 12-0. But I can't imagine an NBA player getting fucked up 12-0 because Twitter would never shut up about it. But I just feel as if that would be the highlight of the All-Star weekend. Besides the game itself, would be that 1v1 tournament. You don't even need to get like 20-something people. It could just be a quick little 8 to 12 man 1v1, all go to 12, and I think it would be fantastic. But that's my final idea. What do you think? Do you not want to see a fucking NBA game in France because poor Steph Curry probably has a bounty on his head for what he did to them last summer? But I would still like to see it. Let me know about your ideas. Tell me about my ideas. I don't really care. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video.